Peace to the family, man. Thank everybody for checking in. It's your boy Flossie, the trainer, and today we gonna answer a question that everybody keep asking all the time. It's kind of like the number one thing that people want to know. You know, after they done stop working out for a little while, they want to take things to the next level. And people we want to know about steroids. Is steroids right for me? And before we start even talking about that, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending nobody to do nothing. So before you even think about doing anything, you need to go talk to a doctor, somebody who knows what's what, somebody who has the correct information and could let you know whether it's right for you on a health level. So you always have to know that first. You know, go to a doctor first. Now, this is just my opinion. You have to really ask yourself, why do you want to take it? First of all, why do you want to take it? Do you want to be a professional bodybuilder? You want to be in a strongman events? You trying to be this super athlete? I'm saying, what is the reason that you want to take steroids? If you just want to look good and be healthy, you don't have to take steroids. You want to just walk around on the beach with your shirt off and have abs and have a nice body, you don't have to take steroids. My opinion, the only people that have to take steroids, really, if they really want to, that it's kind of mandatory if you're going to be in the IFBB, you know, all these professional bodybuilders. You want to be in these professional strongman events. You know, you're trying to, in some form of that. Them the only people that really have to if they want to compete, because you're not going to be a professional bodybuilder competing against guys who's juicing and you natural. It's not going to happen. You could do it, but it's only how far you're going to go, because your body only could put on so much muscle mass naturally. You know, it all goes by genetics, but you're going to get to a point where you can't go no further without taking something to get there. That's why everybody on bodybuilding, they own something. Most of these guys you see on YouTube, they own something. All these strong man lifting 700-800 pounds, and now most of them own something. So yeah, if you're trying to get in that field, then yeah, I understand. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you get the okay from a doctor, so you won't be really killing yourself, because steroids is dangerous. It's a drug. You know, it's very dangerous, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You know, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're getting. You can't be somebody who gets some stuff, because anybody can sell you something. You know, if you don't know if it's authentic, you don't know how to do it, you don't know what's what, you got to understand there's pros and cons when you start taking these types of drugs. You know what I'm saying? When you start taking these enhancements, there's pros and cons. You might put on mass, you might do this, might do that, but it's cons to it also. Your testosterone not getting produced anymore, you getting suppressed, and yeah, you could stop cycling, but who's to say that your levels will come back normal? It might never come back normal again, where your body producing it natural the way it's supposed to. It might come close, but it might never come back normal. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that before you start taking this stuff. So you have to make a conscious decision. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you're trying to get in these fields, then yeah. But if you're just trying to be a regular guy that look good and have a nice body, man, you don't got to take no steroids for that, man. All you got to do is eat right. The same thing I tell you all the time. Eat right and work out. That's how you get that, man. All that extra stuff, that's for the elite people. You know what I'm saying? The average person ain't trying to be in these events, or trying to be no professional bodybuilder, or trying to lift 1,000 pounds and deadlift 500 and 800 pounds. The average person I know just want to look good. And I know they see these guys on YouTube or, you know, wherever, and they see their bodybuilders, famous bodybuilders or whatever, that look outrageous and they impress. You know, me, myself, I'm a fan of bodybuilding. You know, I love the sport, but I understand what comes with it. I'm not a bodybuilder, because I know what comes with that lifestyle. Now, you can do natural events. They do have events like that. You could be a natural bodybuilder. Is it bigger than the IFBB Pro and all that? No, it's not big. Is it? Would you stand a chance to go to the Olympia and all that? No. If you're not doing what the big boys do, you can forget about that. You know what I'm saying? But the average person ain't trying to do all that anyway. So I'm just letting y'all know, man, I don't recommend nobody to do anything. But definitely I don't recommend the average person to start looking for drugs to take them to try to enhance themselves, you know, for any reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's something you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my personal opinion. I don't take them because that ain't what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do all that. The stuff what I'm trying to do, I can do that naturally. You know what I'm saying? I eat good. You know what I'm saying? I eat clean. I eat good. I go in the gym. I put in work. You know what I'm saying? And I get the results that I want. You know what I'm saying? I get the results ripped all year round. You know what I'm saying? All year round. And I'm good with this. I could go at any given time to a pool, a beach, or wherever and take my shirt off and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because I put in the work and I do what's necessary to look the way that I want to look. You know what I'm saying? So you have to always ask yourself, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? What makes you happy? What kind of goals that you're trying to achieve before you just start looking for drugs, thinking that's the easy way out. That ain't no easy. And there's another thing about that. Just because you take steroids, that don't guarantee you that you're gonna look good. If you got bad genetics, you will not look good. That's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of people who take all kinds of stuff, but their genetics messed up so they don't look as good. If you see them, you'll probably think, oh yeah, they work out, they look decent, but you'll never think that they on Tren and Deca and all these other drugs. No, because their genetics is not good enough. Just like with bodybuilding, you got to have good genetics to become, you know, a superstar in bodybuilding. You know, you see these guys, there's the Ronnie Coleman and the Dexter Jack, all these big guys. These dudes got great genetics. You know what I'm saying? Flex Wheeler, all the greats, Arnold. You got to have genetics. If you don't have the genetics, you're never going to achieve that anyway. So you're probably wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at somebody and think, because I take what he's taking, I'm gonna look like that. It don't work like that. If it was that easy, everybody, man, it's so many people that's taking this stuff, everybody will look good. But it don't. It don't work like that. So, man, don't, you know, like I said, if you ain't trying to get in all that, don't even worry about that. You don't need it. All you need to do is eat right and work out. The same stuff I stress in all my videos, man. I'm a dude. I could break things down scientific, but I like to keep my stuff simple so people understand it. It ain't that really that complicated, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be worried about this and macros and how counting this and that. You don't have to do that. All you gotta do is eat right and work out. You know what I'm saying? Train properly and eat healthy. And you're gonna get the results all day long. There's no way around that. So somebody say they can't get results doing it that way, they're doing something wrong. They trying to beat the system, they trying to cheat the system, they just ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that, man. And you know you can always follow me on Flossie_the_trainer on Instagram, man. I'm always on there. If you like the video, man, push that like button, subscribe. And you know, with that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace and love to everybody.